Welcome to BoozeTube, the channel where we bring you all booze-related content. Let's get into the video. Alright, you can probably tell from the video title that today we're going to be making pineapple mojitos. We're actually starting in the kitchen today because we need to make our first ingredient on an actual burner stove. So the first ingredient that we need to make in order to make pineapple mojitos is a pineapple-infused simple syrup. Now this is super easy to make. It's just 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and then you add in your pineapple chunks and you simmer it over a long period of time. You want to be mixing it as you go in order to break up the pineapple and really get the flavor in there. So for our ingredients, we have 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 cups of sugar, and then we have all of our pineapple chunks diced up. So we are going to light this and we're going to put it on low. Add in our water. And then add in our sugar. Trying to move it throughout that. I'm gonna have a spoon anyways as well. So we can just start mixing that right now. Eventually this water will come to a boil, and that's going to be really good also for breaking up the pineapples. So now we're going to add in our pineapples. There we go. Now this is just going to take a little bit of time. Some people like to tell you that you need to do it for hours and hours, but you really do not with a simple syrup like this that is like pineapples. With something like ginger, yes, it would take a lot longer, but the pineapple breaks up pretty quickly and the flavors get infused into the syrup relatively quickly. So yeah, let's get into a time lapse of me stirring this. Alright, so my water just started boiling, and this is what it should look like as you are doing it. You can see a lot of the pineapples are actually starting to lose their color. They're becoming really white. And that's because all of the yellow parts of the pineapple are getting infused, all the juices are getting infused in with the simple syrup. So I'm just going to keep stirring this and keep working at it. And I will see you when the simple syrup is done. Alright, so I've been stirring it for about 30 minutes now, and I think our simple syrup is finally done. So we're just going to take it off of that. Ooh, and that's actually really hot. And then all we have to do now is we have to let this cool because I don't feel like burning myself when we go to pour it and bottle it. Okay, so now that we have let the simple syrup cool, it's time that we bottle it. I'm just using this old bourbon bottle because I like the dimensions of this, so that way I can put the little bar topper on it in order to do pours. So I just washed this out and repurposed it for this. In order to pour it though into a small opening like this, we're gonna need a funnel first, and then we're gonna use a strainer on top of that so that we don't get any of the pineapple in. So we are just going to take this. I don't think I need a spoon. Just going to take this slowly. Okay, now our simple syrup is done and has been bottled. It actually made considerably less than I originally intended. I think it's maybe either that I left it going for too long and some of it like evaporated off, or it also could have been because I used liquid measurements when I did my 1.5 water, and then I did solid measurements for 1.5 sugar. I think next time I'm going to try and do both equally. So that way it really is equal parts, because this might have just been like a little bit too solid. But we still have plenty and are going to be able to make our drink. So yeah, we're going to jump to that part right now. Alright, so now that our simple syrup is done, we are ready to move on to the next step, which is actually making the pineapple mojito. Now to start off, we're gonna need 4 mint leaves, 2 lime wedges, and 2 pineapple chunks, which you can see I have all right here. We're gonna be combining these 3 ingredients into a bowl, and we're gonna be muddling them with a muddler. So you're gonna need one of these. So to start out, we're just gonna put the mint leaves in, and then we are going to squeeze both limes into here. So squeeze all the lime juice out over the mint leaves. And then you can even add some of the lime bits in if you want. I'm going to choose to in mine. And then you just need to add your pineapple chunks in, like that. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna actually just muddle all these together. You just push into them and twist. This is gonna bring all of their flavors out. Also, it was a bad idea doing what I did, just trying to raise it up. Just leave it down onto the table. Which is gonna give you much better results. And you just want to muddle it for probably a couple of minutes until it's something like that. And then we are ready to move on to the next part of our pineapple mojito. So what we want to do when we're done muddling this first 3 ingredients together is we actually want to put them into our shaker, because we're going to shake in with the pineapple syrup and the Bacardi. And then for our simple syrup, we need 1.5 ounces of the pineapple syrup. I'm going to do it over this just to be careful. So there we go. This is 1 ounce right there. And we're just going to make sure we get all. Yeah, this stuff is super thick. I did not intend to make it that thick. If I were to do it again, also, I would definitely increase the size of both measurements. As you can see, I was expecting to fill the bottle. When I looked at the recipe, I just kind of figured it was 4 bottles, so that's kind of on me. And then our 1/2 ounce. Alright, and then we're going to do the same amount for the Bacardi, 1.5 ounces. So there's 1. And 1/2. And now we're just going to shake these ingredients up and get them all to mix together. And once you're done with that, you're going to take the 3 things mixed up, add them to your glass, and then we're ready for our final step. Which is the club soda. Now once you add the club soda, just gonna take your bar spoon, push all the ingredients down into it, use the ice to mix it up, give it a little swirl. And now it is ready to drink. That is really good. Just the refreshingness of the mint and the sweetness of the pineapple that makes this for a really good summer drink. That's going to be it for this episode. If you like the video, make sure you hit like, and if you want to see more booze related videos, make sure you hit subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.